Hey guys, here's the video for you for this quiz. Alright, if you have questions, just ask Mr. Atkinson since I'm not here on this day, or if you're taking it later and I'm here, you can ask me. But either way, we're going to graph the equation. Don't forget to label the points. Okay, label points. So if you put a point here, label it -2, 2. Alright, so in the first one, we have this equation. It is in slope-intercept form, so identify the m and the b and graph them. Remember, start with the b, then go up or down and over. Label your points. On this one, number 2, it is not in y equals mx plus b form. Okay, I'll just write this up here just to make sure we remember it. Okay, we need to move some items first. Okay, so please be sure that I would move this 2x first, subtract him over, then divide by the -3. Rewrite the equation like this, then identify your m and b and graph it. Okay. Question 3. Tell whether lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. And again, they need to be in y equals mx plus b format. So here's the first one. And this one appears to be in the right format. So identify and write his slope down here. This one, on the other hand, is not in y equals mx plus b. So you need to get rid of the 3. Okay? I'll let you finish it from there, but write your slopes down there. Remember, if the lines are parallel, then the slopes are the same. If they're perpendicular, then the slopes are going to be the opposite and reciprocal of one another. And if it's not one of these two, then it's neither. Okay? And that's what you're doing on 3 and 4. Now, number 4, both of these you're going to have to change into y equals mx plus b. You're going to have to, this is my first step I would do here. Okay? And same way over here. I'm going to get rid of the x term first. Now you finish it from there. Make sure you identify the slopes. Okay, questions 5 and 6. They give you the m and the b. You simply need to write it in y equals mx plus b format. Plug them in. Okay, plug in for these guys here. Number 7, we want you to write the equation of a line, but first you need to figure out the slope. So remember, this would be x1, y1, x2, and y2. All right. Remember, so first we're going to find the slope. Use this formula to find your slope. All right. Then take one of these 2 points, it doesn't matter which, and the slope that you get, and plug it in for y equals mx plus b. Remember, you're going to plug in a number for here, here, and here, and you need to figure out what the b is. Okay, figure out what b is, solve for b, and then rewrite the equation in the end. So it's going to be y equals blank x plus or minus blank. Okay, that's number 7. In question number 8, we're going to write an equation of a line that's parallel. So here's your x and here's your y. If it's parallel, I'm just going to steal that guy's slope. Now take your x, y, and this is m, plug it into that. Find your b. Should use blue there. Find your b, and then plug it back into y equals mx plus b in the end. Similarly, we're going to do the same thing for 9. This is your last question. The only difference is it's going to be perpendicular. So here is the slope. It's 1/4. But what do you have to do to the slope? You're going to take that 1/4. Remember, flip it, and flip the signs. And then plug it in to this. Figure out the b, and then rewrite it using that formula. Okay, so it's going to be y equals something x plus or minus something, whatever you got for the b. Okay, if you have questions, make sure you ask. Hope you have a great day. God bless.